Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. I have a pretty small Amazon haul, but I have a pretty exciting thing that I'm going to show you at the end. And so I figured I'll just show you a few of the other purchases that I have gotten recently, because two are kind of fun items if you're into crafting or junk journaling. This is a basic one, but sometimes I don't think about getting basic items off Amazon. And so I needed some tacks for my cork board, and honestly I just sometimes use these around the house. So got some push pins, no biggie there, but again, sometimes I forget, oh, I can get things like that on Amazon for like a really good price. These are cute, and I don't think that I have got these before. I'm going to open them up. They are like treat bags, but in a plaid color. Let's open them so we can see the quality. There we go. So they are about 4 by 6 inches, I believe. There's 300. They were a good price. Honestly, sometimes these treat bags range in such a big price range that it's kind of, yeah, these are 4 by 6. Perfect for journal sizes or just using for packaging things up, adding cards to them. So there is a pink. It's a really nice, like, muted pink also. It's not, like, super bright. Sometimes I like that, but mostly for my journaling, I like more muted tones. Muted yellow. It's almost more mustardy in real life. This green is so pretty. Let's see what it looks like on camera versus... It's almost like a mint. And I just feel like on camera it shows it a bit more basic green, but it's a kind of a minty color. Blue and purple. They're very like retro looking colors. So yes, 300. Honestly, good price for that. Okay. And they're a little glossy. It's like sort of like a wax bag, I guess you could call it, or I guess glassy. And I don't know, I'm not really good at describing that, but I'm excited. I'm saving these for a future Patreon month where I'm doing like rainbow kinds of colors, and I think these will go well with that. That's garbage. We got some more postage stamp stickers. I kind of go through these like crazy. I'm going to open up because I chose a very specific selection. Sometimes when there's more than one selection for like a style type with this kind of thing, I'm always a little hesitant to expect that I'm going to get that exact combo, if that makes sense. But I'll show you the different packs that they all just come together as a bundle. So this one has, it kind of looks like botanicals. I'm not going to open them all up right now. Oh, this is kind of like painted picture-esque. These are like houses and buildings. Honestly, I almost feel like these could all just be bundled together. I feel like they got kind of the same vibe, you know? But then we have some like vintage butterfly and mushroom, botanicals again, but like kind of different. See? And then this is like birds and animals. And then this one, I wasn't sure, but see, I wanted all of the others. That's the hard part. These, it looks like there's like space. Let's open... Like these, I feel like it's kind of obvious you know what you're getting, but I don't even know. Is this something that I will be able to use? Oh, wait. See, actually, okay. Yeah, there's some like celestial... These would have been perfect, actually, for a layout that I just did in my journal. But then there's also like... Let's see. It's less spacey than I was thinking. But even like... See, this is the confusing part. But then look, there's this cute little like... flower. Oh, I guess why that's in there is because it has little suns on its faces. So it does make sense. But actually, if I'm being honest, I thought these would be more spacey than I would like, but they're actually so cute because they're kind of like retro style. Like this one's really cute. It says our solar system. I don't know. I really like that actually. Okay, I'm excited because I like that more than I thought. I'm hoping to use the postage stamps though in some kind of project that I'm working on right now for traveling themed ephemera. Okay, this is something I haven't bought in a while, guys. And it is library cards. and pockets. Now, I know on Amazon, these listings can get a little deceiving. Like it'll say 100 library cards, but you just get the library cards and not the pocket, but it shows a picture of the pockets. And maybe the second photo just has the library cards and it might even say, but anyways, this is a pack of actually 200. So you get 100 of the 100 of the pockets and 100 of the cards. So let me open them up because I will say the quality can range quite a bit, I feel. And sometimes I've gotten some of these that are very thin and I'm like, oh, I mean, it's fine, but I wasn't expecting that. But the cards might feel a tiny thinner than what I'm used to, but definitely not as thin as printer paper. More of a cardstock, I would say. And then these feel pretty basic from what I'm expecting, or what I'm used to, I guess. Let's see, and how do they fit? Because sometimes I've also got weird fit ones, but nope, perfect. Yeah, I'm excited to play around with these. I love putting library cards in my journals, but I haven't played around with embellishing these in a little while. So that will be fun. Let's just take these out. Then, since I'm working on travel themed stuff right now, even though this video might go up a bit later, I saw this ribbon and it does have the wires in it, but you can take those out if you don't like that. And I had been making some fabric washi and I thought, oh, this is actually perfect to make fabric washi with, because you can just basically put double-sided tape on the back of it, leave the backing on, and then you can, you know, share it or use it however you want, and you don't have to have that sticky back. So this is really, really cute, even if you just used it as ribbon, honestly. So there's that. I forgot what this is. Oh yeah, this was a good purchase. Okay. Oh, see, I accidentally dropped my tacks, by the way, like right before the video, and they went everywhere. All right. I got these cute little mini envelopes with a window. I love anything with a window. So fun to decorate. I really don't think that I have bought these before. At least, you know, when it says like purchased last time, it didn't have that. And I don't think that I've ever purchased mini envelopes like this with a window, but these are so cute. I can't remember what I bought them for. That's the funny thing. I know I'll use them very easily, but I can't remember if I had an idea in mind for this month or next month, but they will be very fun to decorate. And I feel like you can easily use them vertical, horizontal, whatever way you want, or they will just be so cute to put Happy Mail in, or like if you have something that you want the recipient to see right in that window, like a picture of me. I'll give you a picture of me. You can have that. Anyways, so yeah, these will be super fun. And these were a lot less expensive than I would expect with a window. I can't remember. I know they were under $10, at least I think they were. Wow. Do you guys have that amnesia with Amazon too, where you forget? Okay, last thing. This is a repurchase, and you might be wondering, why did you buy another one of these? What the heck? Well, there's a good reason for it. I promise it doesn't have anything to do with the actual item itself, but I got me another photo printer. Now, mine did not break. No, it did. It didn't break because of mechanical errors or anything like that, manufacturer errors. It broke because I dropped it on my floor and a piece of it shattered, which meant that the rollers didn't work. And I was so bummed. I played around with it for a bit to see if I could get it to work, because I did have mine for, I think, 2 years, but it worked perfect. And so I was so sad when it broke, and I was going to hold off from buying another one because I have this other little pink printer that I've been using for like these type photos, and I like them. I really, really do. And I'll use it still a lot, but sometimes I want an actual good quality picture that's going to last a lot longer in my journals. So if you haven't seen me use this printer, then I have a bunch of videos. I probably even have an original review. So if you want more details on the printer itself, you can also leave me any questions. But It is such a fun little photo printer. It's just easy to use. And I will say that the refills, so this combo right here, if it's still the same price, grab it now if you're wanting it, because it was on sale for $75 when I bought it, and it came with 60 pictures, which honestly is pretty good. Now, the cartridge refills can be expensive. However, I found a hack for some refills, which I think were meant for like a different type of refill printer. That's the word, printer. But they work with this one as well. And so I'll have to remember, and I'm just gonna list it below, the refills that I use. They are a lot more affordable, because otherwise it was almost like $1 a picture, which is pretty standard. But the refills that I found are less expensive than that. I think more like 50 cents a picture. So yes, this is a mini printer. It just prints your pictures on the 2.1 by 3.4 inch picture paper. But again, I love it. I'm not going to use it in this video, since I do have quite a few videos where I use it, and you'll be seeing me use it in my journals, especially for summer. I'm going to be wanting to print a lot of pictures. So I'm very excited for this. I'll make sure to I can't talk today. I'll make sure to list my original like review or unboxing down below, but feel free to leave any messages or questions that you have about this or anything else in the haul. And that's it. I'm gonna leave you guys be, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.